Welcome to my review of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Was it good? It really was really good. I really liked it. Thank you. Bye bye. Just kidding. I'll try to make this review as much as possible spoiler free. The 4:3 aspect ratio was an interesting choice. Did it really affect anything? I'm not sure. I would have to see it in the wide format too, but I didn't care about that. It was fine for me. Let's talk about the characters. Well, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, they all are pretty much the same, but there's a huge difference in Cyborg and a little different on the Flash and of course on the Aquaman. There's much more of Victor Stone's backstory here, and to me, in this film he was more interesting, as I didn't even care of him in the original cut. And he seems to be more accepting and wise and not so negative. Barry Allen is not that insecure. He's funny, he knows what he's doing, and of course they showed a little backstory, and there's some cool scenes with him, although I still kinda hate the way the running is made, but he's much better character now. I originally thought that how could this Flash be Flash, because it wasn't good. This was so much better. Cyborg, Flash, both so much better. And Aquaman, Arthur Curry, he was much more pleasant and caring in this. I think that was really good take on that. He wasn't so much of a dick, but much more. There were some surprise introduction, some characters. I'm not gonna tell you, but that was the basic characters there. Okay, there's a little story with the Clark's mom and Lois Lane. They were a little extended, but they were okay. Let's talk about Steppenwolf. In this version, he's really spiky, and first he is the big bad, and the more you see in this movie, he's running from Darkseid, and he wants redemption, and the more he is shown in this film, the more of an he feels like a little boy that wants his absent father to love him. And in one scene he looks kind of cute too. And in other scenes he's still big bad, but this movie shows two sides of him, and I think that was good choice. I think the Steppenwolf's looks in this was much better than the original theater cut, and this Steppenwolf felt like a scary and big enemy, much more than in the original cut. But yeah, He's still trying to redemption his past. He betrayed Darkseid and he's answering to Darkseid, and he's lucky basically. Yeah, this kind of gives him a little backstory, knowing what he's trying to achieve. Than in the original cut, that was kind of a mystery. He only tried to unite the mother boxes, and that original cut was such a mess. This movie actually explains the mother boxes quite well and what they are, who made them, and what they can do. So I like that. There's no mystery behind that anymore, and it was enough for me. Joe Morton was of course good in this as Victor Stone's dad. And in one scene they actually showed how the relationship between Victor and his dad is. In this few seconds of moment, that was kind of sweet. I liked that. This was well, not a deal breaker, but Superman's weird lip, I think it's gone. So not the shitty CGI anymore. And this another storyline from the theater cut, where in the end, or like in the half of the whole movie, there were this Russian family, and the storyline included them saving them too. And that storyline was stupid as hell and didn't make any sense, and it's gone in the Snyder cut. Now the whole ending makes sense. The last battle, it's much better. There are some surprises, and I think the whole team was really good. In the middle of the action there was this one scene where they were like, "We are the Justice League, beware of us." It really felt like you were watching completely new movie. It started differently, it ended differently. Some of the same scenes were used, but they were originally filmed by Snyder. And well, maybe the underground battle thing with Steppenwolf was the kind of the same as in the original cut, but everything else felt like a new movie. And the running time of this movie was like 3 hours and 52 minutes or something like that. And I took a break after 2 hours, and I recommend to take a break and maybe half an hour break or something, and then come back. And it really went quickly. So almost a 4-hour movie felt like an 2.5 hour movie. I think this had a nice pacing, and there were good elements in there, and nothing useless. Everything had some meaning, and nothing filler. But overall, it felt like a whole good package. But I'm sorry to tell, but this version of the story is not canon. So I just picked some site from the internet and it's Collider, and this was published today, and it says that the Snyder Cut is not canon in the DC universe, says Zack Snyder. Warner Bros. Hasn't really expressed any interests in making more movies with me. Warner Bros. Told me when they started this process that they consider the theater cut as canon to their DC universe, that they want to build out, and that my version will always be like this outworld non-canon version. And I'm like, fine, you know, it's your IP, it's your universe, of course that's your decision. At the time we made the movie, when the story was written and sort of developed, the plan was to make 2 more Justice League movies while these other solo films were spinning out. But it seems that this storyline won't be getting a continuation. Overall, this was so good and I highly recommend this to everyone. And even if you hated the theater cut, the Whedon version, watch this. It might be a mind changer and give you back the smile that the theater cut took away. It really gave my smile back. I'm really happy that Snyder got the money to do his own vision, and I really can't wait to get this on Blu-ray or on a 4K Blu-ray that I can enjoy with better visuals and with better sound. I give the original theater cut, the Joss Whedon's cut, I'll give it 2.5 out of 5, and I'll give this Zack Snyder's cut 4 out of 5. It was excellent. I really loved it. And I hope you liked my opinions of this movie. Go see it for yourself, and I'll see you on my next video. Okay, bye bye. Bye.